Hello, I'm Nora Day. Thanks for joining me. I was going to show you all an easy in-bed stretch. It's really nice to stretch in bed because before you wake up, you get your body moving, you get your joints a little bit warmed up. It's wonderful. I stretch in bed every single morning. So here are a couple things that I do in bed. So make sure you have a blankie. I always have a blanket and, of course, pillows. So the first thing that I always do is I take one of my pillows and I put it underneath my low back. So when I wake up, this is the first thing I always do. I put the pillow under my low back and I hug my knees in. Oh, from sleeping all night, this is the best. I usually rock side to side a little bit. Again, just moving the back, moving your spine, getting all the kinks out. It's always good to elevate your low back. It gives yourself more space to stretch. I take both knees, take them to one side. I take a few deep breaths here. I want to breathe and keep moving through the spine because I feel like either lying on your back, lying on your side, lying on your stomach, you need to move your spine right when you wake up. I do anyway. And I do a lot of yoga and I still need to move my spine right when I wake up. So I'm going to the other side. And I just got a really nice crack in my low back. That was nice. Taking a few deep breaths. I come back to center point. Can hug one knee into the chest, other leg long. Hug the other knee into the chest, other leg long. Can take both legs up to the sky. Take your arms up. You can start circling your wrists, circling your ankles. Circle the other way. Bend your knees back to your chest, how you started. Take one more rock side to side. And I roll all the way to one side. And press up. Feel like a new person just doing that nice stretch. I'm gonna put the blanket over to the side. Another great morning stretch that I like to do. I take one knee down, other foot is flat. So I have a nice big stretch going here in the morning. Oh my gosh, again, I'm still focused on my spine. Can take one hand on my knee, one hand on the bed. And the cush of the bed makes all this easier. So these are a little more intense when you're on the ground, but on the bed with the cush, feeling good. So I'm not rushing anything, kind of moving around here though. Not really sitting still. I'm not hanging like yin poses. I want to move my body. Can also take my arms up if I feel comfortable. Always breathing in and out. Slow breaths. You can even circle your arms a little bit. And if this is always a bit much, you always come back to the prior pose. So I can always come back down here at any time. If you are feeling open and feeling like, woo, you're greeting the morning, circle your arms. Gonna lean back and go to the other side, other knee down. Other foot comes flat. I'm just cracking all over the place right here for you all. I start again with one hand on my knee, one hand on the bed. So I'm getting little mini twists in when I'm doing this. Yes? If you're doing this with me, you're feeling when your hand is on the knee, you're just twisting towards that knee a little. Again, keeping movement is a great way to open up your body first thing in the morning. Maybe both hands on the front knee if you're feeling comfortable. Maybe both arms up if you're feeling comfortable. I'm so deep in the bed here. I'm not this deep on the ground. So I'm using the play in the bed with my body and my bones and my joints. Again, if you want to circle the arms on this side, circle the arms. Can always go back to one hand down, one hand on the knee. You're just keeping that movement going, feeling good. Coming back to a center point, stretching it back. Open up your knees, bring your toes together, sit back in a child's pose. And again, this feels so good because I'm really oozing into the bed. I'm really letting go. Moving on, we're going to move on to some more stretches. Again, you can use the pillow. I like to use a blanket for this next one. Just so you know, your bed is going to be messy when you're done with all of this stretching. So I like even more cush from a blanket. I think this works really well. I put the blanket under my thigh, under my butt, and I come into a pigeon pose. So this one feels really great in the morning too, but we're not going to stay in pigeon. So today, I'm in an easy pigeon. I'm not cranking this front foot out. I just want to get my morning stretch. I can still do a few twists while I'm here. Just easy, easy. Rotating in these ribs, rotating midsection to open up. Instead of coming forward in a classic pigeon, let's bend the back knee. Reach back for your back foot. And I'm really doing this for a twist. You can feel the twist. Still giving a little attention to my low back, mid back. Again, no pushy stuff in the morning. You just woke up. You just want to stretch and get ready for your day. Can release that back foot. Again, keeping my movement. Come back to my twisting, rotating. Take your hands forward, and we're switching sides. And remember, you're using everything in your bed here, using blankets, using the cush of the bed, using pillows, taking my other leg forward. Again, it's a little bit like my butt and my thigh are on the blanket. Again, no cranking of the front foot. This is a super easy pigeon. I want to start with my little rotation, my little twists. It's nice to take those deep breaths, get the air in the body, get the air through your spine. Again, it's through your whole spine, not just your low back. It goes all the way up, really to the back of your head. I can feel it all the way up to here, right under here. Everything stretching. After I've done a few of my rotations, I bend the back knee. And again, not really cranking this, but I do have a twist. My ribs are rotating around. If you want more of a twist, you can start looking at your back foot. When you look at your back foot, you really rotate. Ah. Ah. Again, morning time is a really great time just to do some easy movement in your body and to get your breath moving, to get vitality in your day. It's a wonderful thing. I don't go one day without stretching ever. I don't know the last day I never stretched. I can't even remember. So doing what we're doing here today is stretching, is moving. It may not be the biggest session of stretch, it might not be the deepest, the most flexible, but you are stretching and moving, and that's what you want to get in every day. I release the back foot, come back to my beginning of rotating. After I've done with this side, I'm gonna bring my hands down, bring it back. Come back to that center point again, big toes together, knees are apart. And I want to ooze into the bed. Oh, take another child's pose. I'm really moving in here too. I like to get movement in the morning. I like to get my body moving. Again, it's to waken your body so you don't have any hectic movements. This is great before a yoga practice, before a run. This is great before any workout. I would recommend doing this definitely before you have your smoothie or before you have anything to drink. Maybe drink some water, but that's about it. And then start all this moving routine. Okay? We're coming to another one. We're going to lay down on our stomach. Lay on your stomach, take your feet wide. And come on your elbows. So, this one is really nice for low back. Seems like we're doing a lot of, I know, back stretches, but all the twisting, it feels really good to me, and I've been doing this for over, I don't know, 10, 15 years, 20 years. This is what I do in the morning. This is how exciting it is. This is what I do in the morning to stretch out my back. And I don't have any back problems. I think it's really important, like I said, to do this first thing in the morning because you have no hectic movements. So if you want a little more here, if you feel like this is very easy for you and you might want a little more, you could take your hands flat under your shoulders. And you could press up to straight elbows. This is a big back bend, but my legs are very wide open. If this is too much for you, it's too much for you. You don't need to be through the pain. You don't need to be hurting in any of this. So come down, back on your elbows. If it's not too much for you, come on back up with me. Wherever you are, either on your elbows or up, you can start looking side to side, moving in your neck. Coming back to center point with your head. Everybody comes down to the elbows. Everybody drop your head. Take 2 deep breaths. Take an inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale. Exhale. Bring your head back up. Wiggle your feet closer. Again, pressing back to the knees. Toes together, knees apart. And hang forward. This time in our hang forward, since we've been doing all this back work, let's walk our hands to one side. And we're getting a twist in child's pose. You can lay your head down to the side. So important that you take some deep, slow breaths here. You're also setting the tone for your day, for calm, for peace, for clarity of mind. You're doing a little mini moving meditation right here. All this stretching is like a little moving meditation. Walk to the other side. Again, you can lay down on your side. Breathing in and out, taking a few slow, deep breaths, calming down the nervous system. You're setting the tone for your entire day right here. Walk it back to center. And walk it up. Coming on back. Come to an easy cross-legged position. Take both hands on your knees. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, release your arms. Use the breath. Inhale your arms up. You can even look up. Exhale, release your arms. One more together. Inhale up. Exhale, release your arms. As you're here, why not take a little mini twist? Moving to the other side, mini twist. One more time, move to the other side, mini twist. Last one, move to the other side, mini twist. Coming back to center point. That's an easy, quick stretch in bed series. So if you liked this series, I have lots more. So please subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for always watching. And we'll do some more yoga, some more stretching together very soon. Thank you so much. Bye.